It is that wonderful time of year again. August 18th. 3 years ago, I started a beautiful journey. Today is time for number 4. And looking at this wonderful cast of characters, we are really kinda coming down to the bottom of the barrel. The characters that I don't really play. And I think who I have my eyes on today is gonna be pretty drastically different than who I've had my eyes on in the past. So let's see where we go today. It's the same thing every year. Every single year. Nidal. There she is. Aether High. Home of the Heartbreakers. Just look at her, Nidal. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? Solid as a rock she is, all done up in her purple and gold. She's a beauty, ain't she? Yep, a real beaut. Can't argue with that! Now let's get a move on, we're almost late. I'm far more than familiar with this place. I've been here so many times and yet far too little. Phew, we made it. Right before the bell, too. I was sweating bullets there for a hot minute. Not that I can't handle a little heat. Zetterman gives me a friendly nudge and plods over to his seat. Homeroom is as lively as ever. There's something special in the air, too. Something like love. That's right. The homecoming dance is tonight, and I still haven't asked anyone out. There's so many options, so many people I could ask. Still, it feels like something or someone is missing. Well, no time to think about that now. Class President Maple marches to the head of the room and raps the blackboard with a pointer, drawing everyone's attention. Good morning, class. I hope everyone's excited for the homecoming dance tonight. Sylvanas whoops enthusiastically, drawing a handful of laughs. Maple puts her hands on her hips and sighs. Thank you for your input, Sylvanas. As I was saying, it has come to my attention that some of my more ardent supporters believe that I should be class president for life. I appreciate your faith in me. I therefore declare that we are holding a vote, all in favor of me, Maple, becoming class president for life. Say yeah. Crag gives a weak yeah, though I wonder if he even understood the question. And all those opposed say I hereby relinquish my right to attend the homecoming dance. Classroom buzzes and murmurs and whispers, but nobody opposes her. As I suspected, the yeahs have won. I am, from here on, the fairly and democratically elected class president for life, Maple. I thank you all for your love and support. Carry on. Maple marches back to her seat, and after a moment of confused silence, homeroom returns to the lively chaos from just moments before. First period doesn't start for a while. Maybe now's a good chance to talk to some people. Now, we have many wonderful, wonderful options. Beautiful, enticing options. But sadly, we're gonna have to break away from the things we know and linger more on what we haven't explored yet. The holes to be filled, in our heart, of course. And I think now's the time to really break away from tradition. Because the first time I ever played this game was on my own. Just sat quietly, enjoyed the game, its beautiful writing, its fantastic art, its unparalleled story. And I went with Rano. And then I went with Raster. And then I went with our edgy boy over here. And then after that, Sylvanas. But there's a trend there. And I think today we break that trend. It's a confusing time, I'm aware. Now, I'm not really associated with doing such a thing. But I think for this year, I'm gonna choose A woman. And frankly, does concern me, because I have no idea how to communicate with such, as I've only had practice with one person I care about. What's up, Absa? Good morning, Nidal. I barely slept last night. I was staying up so late. I don't know the feeling. Why am I lying? Oh, Nidal. Lord knows you even managed to skate by. Actually, it really diminishes my faith in the whole institution of education. It's just school, Absa. You shouldn't take it so seriously. I work hard in school because I want to succeed, Nidal. Unlike you, I actually have a plan for my future. I have a plan too! However, it's only 2 words and it's called winging it. Oh yeah? And what's that? I just said what it was. I'm gonna work hard so I can succeed. Psh, success is for losers! Good shit, me! Nidal, you are an enigma. A very stupid enigma. I think I'm going on to option 2. What's up, Maple? Hey, Nidal, did you hear about the latest student council drama? No, what's happening? Oh, it's terrible, Nidal. You know our hated rivals, the Jingle Boys of Newtberry Meadow? You know how we're sworn to destroy plants every single Jingle Boy... Wait. You know how we are sworn to destroy and pants every single Jingle Boy we see that wanders on our turf? Now, am I crazy, or is that one of the longest-standing traditions of Aether High? Yeah, we've been pantsing those dang Dingle Boys for years. Exactly! So you might imagine how incredibly ticked off I was when I saw my own beloved Vice President Lily holding hands with a Jingle Boy at the Ding Dong Tree last night. So what did you do? That's what I'm trying to decide. My heart tells me that I must confront Lily and learn what the heck is going on straight from the source. But my gut and soul, and all my ever-loving fury, is telling me that I should use my power as class president for life to formally declare war on Newtberry Meadow. War sounds reasonable. Yes! You have to meet fire with fire. If we are going to let our precious women children be taken hostage by those stinking surly jinglemen from across the way, perverting our sacred school spirit, then we can kiss our entire way of life goodbye. Whatever you say, fearless leader. That conversation went very well. Eliana! What's up? Can you believe that Maple, Nidal? What a shameless power grab. She's as crooked as $2 tuning fork. I think she just really has a thing for school spirit. Yeah, right. Are you blind? Are you deaf? Are you so totally unable to understand rudimentary socio-political maneuvers to not know that she is a power-hungry robber baron? You need to start reading between the layers, Nidal. Listen to the writing on the wall. Maple has big plans, and some brave soul has got to stop her. Okay. Suddenly, Zetterburn catches my attention with a lively wave and lumbers over to my seat. He gives a playful grin, and there's a twinkle in his eye, as if he's up to something. So, homecoming dance, huh? Oh, he's definitely up to something. Yeah, homecoming dance. So, he gives a glowing smile and crosses his arms as if he's going to hold something back. Doesn't work. Okay, just spill it. Who are you asking? I've got someone in mind. Zetterburn's flaming mane flickers especially bright for a moment. Someone in mind, huh? I knew it. So you gonna tell me who it is? Ooh, I know who it is. It's the new girl, isn't it? As if on cue. Nah, I got someone else in mind. Someone else, huh? Man, I thought I had it. Wait, it's Edelus, isn't it? Or, maybe Absa? No, Raster. Definitely Raster. A roaring, tiny screech that sounds like it could be coming from an elephant. A cyborg elephant. This is your esteemed and benevolent Principal Loxodon speaking. First period is beginning in 5 minutes. Please report to your first period classroom in an orderly and pacified manner. Dollars will be punished to the full extent of... Patchage. I don't know what that is. That is all. Ouch. Well, at least you've got all day. Good luck. Sounds like you'll need it. Yeah. Moving on. Hello? Hello, Craig. Only option that makes sense. What's up, Maple? Idle, are you super excited to do a favor for me, or what? What? I'm campaigning again, Idle. You can't let the trail run cold. Not in this student political environment. I didn't know there was a student political environment. Oh, Nidal, your damning ignorance would be adorable if it also wasn't ruining the world. Of course, there is an environment in student politics, and it's brutal. Only the most ruthless and ravenous can survive the many trials and tribulations us student politicians face. What noble public servants we are. I actually have to get to class, Maple. I'll cut to the chase. I have this big stack of flyers with my face on them that I need to distribute by the end of the day. Normally, my campaign manager, May Reed, would handle this sort of thing, but unfortunately, she is away right now dealing with some foreign affairs. What do you say, Nidal? Keep in mind, saying no could be considered a willful act of sedition. Sedition. Sure, why not? Excellent, Nidal. Excellent. Here you go. It's just 5 flyers. You should be able to distribute them in no time. Any other instructions? There's more than one way to get rid of those, Nidal. But handing them out to your fellow students is foolproof. But don't give any to that wicked witch, Eliana. She gets her slippery scales on one. There's no telling what horrible thing she'll do to it. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to first period immediately. The rowdy students file into their class. Aetherian History 101. I take a seat in the back near Rasser, Zetterburn, Edelus, Crag, and Absa. Rasser breathes a long, dramatic sigh. Man, I'm wiped. I got nothing left in the tank. Let me guess, he just flew in and boy, your arm's tired? That's a great joke. That's a great joke, Zetterburn. For your information, Fire Breath, I was out last night with a little ladybird. You sure it wasn't a ladybug? Wow, a slam dunk. Priceless. You should have seen me, Papa. I was doing some diggity dance moves that would have made you cry. I don't doubt that. Rasser's so cool, you guys. He's got so many tricks with the chicks. Illusions, more like. I don't get it. Did anybody study for the test today? Ooh. There's a test? With that, Mrs. Granny gently raps on the board with her cane. Alright, class, shut your mouths. Today is your first test of the school year on Aetherian history. These are all basic questions about the world around you. You should have no trouble answering them. The first. The founding of the Water Trading Company. Oh. Enough dawdling. Idle minds are the devil's discouth. So get your books and get moving. I'm gonna move right past you for a second. Probably not you. Have a poster. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Nidal. You need to hand these out to other students, not me. What's, shirt untucked, 1 demerit? Huh? Me? Back tuck, 2 demerits? You're on thin ice, Nidal. Not quickly tucking my shirt and stand up straight, just for good measure. Sorry, Class President Maple. Say, when did Aether High start using the demerit system? We haven't, at least not officially, but I'm prototyping it on you. Working out all the kinks before I fully implement it. What do you think so far? Both of these seem like good answers. This would be outing myself. It does allow her to be more strict, and I'm sure she wants that. But I don't want to get caught in the crossfire. So let's just enforce. I like it. I'll need a deputy watchdog cat thing to make sure everyone's pants are regulation length and lockers are properly cleaned. You've got yourself a job, Noddle. Well, thanks for the feedback, Noddle. I'm willing to overlook your egregious transgressions this time. Just don't let it happen again. Sure thing, Maple. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination. Proceed to second period immediately. With a clumsy punt, Sylvanus careens his hemp hacky sack halfway across the classroom in a chaotic arc. Much to Sylvanus' dismay, the ball lands in Orcane's blowhole. Idiot. Halfway impressed with his hole-in-one, Sylvanus gives a goofy grin and shrugs as Orcane blows the hacky sack back. Forsprint sighs, slumps back into his chair, and gives Orcane the stink eye before getting back into his writing. Orcane gives Raster the closest thing to a thumbs up his paws can manage. It looks like we've got a little time before Mr. Kai shows up. Maybe I can chat with some people to pass the time. Well, I'm missing one. Well, I feel like he won't really care, but have this. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Idle. Forsburn, may appreciate. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Nidal. Oh, a picture of Maple's head. Thanks, Nidal. Well, I guess. What's up, Absa? Absa sits at her desk, chewing absent-mindedly at her pencil eraser. She perks up when I walk by. Oh, Nidal, this is kind of embarrassing, but, could I ask you for a favor? Sure, I guess. Please don't tell anyone, but I accidentally ate my homework. Can I look at yours? Uh-oh. Homework. Ate your homework? It just looks so delicious. The delicate curves of my cursive, the sensitive but firm loops, the off-white college ruled paper. I couldn't control myself, Nigel. Well, I guess you are a goat. So, would you mind if I just looked at yours real quick? I'll be 2 seconds, I promise. I ate mine too. Absa's eyes flutter, and she absent-mindedly bites her lower lip. Oh, Nigel, I didn't realize you had such a refined palate. Well, I guess I'm gonna try and hammer something out real fast. Thanks for listening. I did not think that was gonna be the right answer. I thought she'd think I was making fun of her. But you know what? That's pretty awesome. Yeah, Orcane, how you doing? Orcane sits at his desk with a crafty look on his face, obviously scheming up something ridiculous. I decided to talk to him, more out of concern that he's about to do something stupid and less from genuine interest. I know that look, Orcane. You're up to something. Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. It's clearly something. He tries to hide a smile, but it spreads across his weird, orca thing face despite his best efforts. Okay. I've been thinking about Maple. Now that she's class president for life, that means I can prank her with impunity, right? Because what's the point of a prank if you're not punching up? Okay. I want to knock her down a few pegs with a real whammy of a prank. Hit her right in the kisser. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Oh man, I don't know how to answer this one. I'm trying to stay on Maple's side. I don't. Ooh, pie to the face. That feels like the wrong choice. She hasn't mentioned any yet. So we'll just say that she goes off of pure knowledge and this won't actually do anything. But it will. Okay, begins to cackle maniacally, drawing the attention of everyone in the room. It's a little worrying, to be honest. I like the way you think, Nidal. You could be a real provocateur if you put your mind to it. Kane strokes the closest thing he has to a chin and gives me an approving nod. I think I'm gonna do it. Now I just gotta plan the dirty details. Well, I'll leave you to it, Orcane. Good luck. I might have just ruined Maple's entire life, but, you know, all things considered, at least it seems that I made Orcane happy. Let's talk to Z. I feel like we never talked to Z. Usually upbeat, Zetterburn seems somewhat crestfallen, looking out the window wistfully. I'll walk over to see what's going on. Hey, Zed, what's going on? You're looking kinda down. I guess so. Truth be told, it's about the homecoming dance. Really? What's the matter? Well, I guess I'm kind of a popular guy, and I think I have a few admirers and everything. Maybe a lot. I'm really not trying to humble brag here. A couple people have asked me out to the dance today, and, well, I've had to turn them all down. Someone I really want to ask to dance, but I just haven't worked up the courage yet. But rejecting all these people, it's kind of starting to wear on me, you know? I could take 100 tackles on the football field, but that look of disappointment when they walk away. Jeez. Who do you want to ask to dance? The Dottie Lion's face turns nearly as bright red as his mane. No, buddy, it's nobody. Don't worry about it. Don't even think about it. Definitely don't go spreading rumors about it. Hey, Naddle, thanks for coming over here and cheering me up. I'm starting to feel better already. You always know what to say. No problem, Zed. Good luck with that special person. Zedburn's mane flickers especially bright for a second. Yeah, good luck with your homecoming endeavors too. Suddenly, the door slams open. Mr. Kai stomps into the classroom and sits down on his desk. Excuse me, pupils, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm sure we're all itching to get to our English presentations. So begin without delay. Orcane, would you like to start us out? Sorry, Mr. Kai, I'll have to go tomorrow. My human ain't my homework. A few students snicker as Mr. Kai folds his arm and rolls his eyes. You and I will have a word after class, Mr. Orcane. Alright then, how about... Gulp. You, Nidal! How'd I know he was gonna call me? I don't even know what the book was about. I slowly shuffled to the front of the class, as if the seconds I've wasted will somehow spare me from my inevitable fate. Oh God. Oh God. Dan Farnese, what have you done to me? The class's stares feel like 1,000,000 tons. I can feel their judgment. They know I didn't do the reading. Well, looks like I just have to wing it. Maybe if I talk about what my friends told me before class, I can make it through this. Right. This story, like all stories, begins with a beginning. And like all beginnings, this beginning begins with hungry goats eating everything they see. After a grueling journey, our heroes had to contend with... Oh no. Oh no. What am I doing? I don't want to lead him on. I can't lead him on. Too many suitors and not enough pipeline. Overall, the moral of the story is... the real treasure is the treasure we find along the way. And homework is for the weak. That was... Mr. Kai paused for a moment to ruminate. I could feel a bead of sweat starting to trickle down my forehead. You cut the tension in the air with a knife. The most creative interpretation of Animal Farm I've ever heard, Nidal. Well done. You get an A+ for your presentation. I sigh a breath of relief, visibly deflating as I drift back to my desk and meld into my seat. Now, Savanos, would you like to give your presentation? My human also ate my homework. Hey, Orcane, how you doing? Hey, Claren. Hey, Absa. Yeah, I wasn't really expecting this, but I suppose Absa's just been the pipeline so far. I ate a whole bush for breakfast this morning. Wow. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Just a bit of bush, usually. This bush, it was delicious. Girl, do you got something to tell me? Girl, am I barking up the wrong tree? Do you not bark up trees? When you say bush,
I couldn't stop eating it. I started nibbling at it, and the next thing I knew, I was teething twigs.
What kind of bush was it?
I don't know. Never seen a bush like this before. The leaves were a deep magenta, and it had soft pink flowers with a delicate scent, reminiscent of sage and fennel. Absa looks off and starts daydreaming.
Absa?
She is unresponsive. The PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination.
Proceed to third period immediately.
I sit down at a workstation next to Eliana, who slowly hunts and pecks keys with her face. It looks extremely uncomfortable. She gives me an exasperated look. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're never gonna believe who asked Zetterburn to the dance.
Oh.
I mean, Ayala. Really? Like, did you really think she had a shot with? And let's be totally honest here. The guy who's probably gonna be picked for Homecoming King.
I don't know. Well, you should hear what's going around about
Nidal.
I forgot what the voice I gave him. Okay. My ears suddenly perk up.
Oh, I think I heard about that. Isn't Nidal going to ask?
Absa's tantalizing rumor is cut off when the
Class door slams open and Professor Swiftwing stumbles ponderously inside.
He insists we call him Professor, even though he only has an associate's degree from Aramata Community College. I just am the fire captain, boy, or my... whatever.
The classroom takes on a bewildered din as Professor Swiftwing storms angrily to his desk. As he stumbles over Absa's back, he looks like he's about to explode in rage, but somehow wills himself to hold back.
Today isn't the day. Don't speak to me, don't look at me, just play the darn computer game. And form your own darn groups. I don't care who you partner with. Not today.
Teams, huh? Maybe this is my shot to chat up my crush.
Oh shit.
Huh. Well, I know she's in the class, but I guess we don't get the option. Professor Swiftwing, trembling so angrily he could barely contain himself, stomps over to me and puts his hand on my shoulder.
Looks like things aren't going so hard over here either, huh?
Computer's not really my best subject.
I'm gonna have to make a note of this in the log. What's your name?
Bradshaw?
Okay, Bradshaw. I'm sure your parents won't be happy to hear about this at all.
Probably not. With class over, I grab my bag and bolt into the hallway before Bradshaw or anyone else can call me out on my stolen identity.
Hey, big man. How you doing? Okay. Well, I mean, I've only really got two options, and these two options I've already been with.
What's up, Sylvanos? Oh my god! A loud altercation between Sylvanos and portly pig kid draws my attention. I can't hear what they're talking about, but it seems heated. The pig kid nearly trips over himself trying to back away, but the mighty wolf easily lifts him by the collar and shoves him in a locker.
Lets out a hearty chortle.
What's that all about?
What, pay pig? Beats me. He was just some guy who flew too close to the sun, and by sun, I mean locker. And by flew, I mean I shoved him in it.
Sorry to hear Sylvanos over the sounds of terrified pig kid pounding the inside of the locker. That seems kinda mean, Sylvanos.
You're telling me. Mother Nature sure is a cruel mistress. That's why I take these bad boys.
Sylvanos pulls out a handful of clear tablets from his, pockets.
Routine tablets, gotta take them so I stay at my evolutionary apex. Peak performance and all that. Plus, they're great for water retention. Want some? Mostly all natural.
Yeah!
Nice, just don't go overboard. They cause acute liver failure.
Ah! PA system suddenly cuts in, ushering us to our next destination.
Proceed to your homerooms for final attendance.
Yeah, I'm kinda glad I picked Sylvanos. That was a very interesting time. What a day. A surprise history test, an English presentation for a book I didn't read, and a computer lab, and I haven't even gotten to the hardest part. Asking someone to the dance. I plop down into my seat and close my eyes, tuning out the homeroom chaos as I take a deep meditative breath. Okay, I can do this. I've been going over the lines in my head for the last hour. Play it cool. Be like Raster. No, I couldn't pull it off. Just be myself. Be genuine, sincere. Like Crack. Or maybe sensitive and brooding. Like Forsburn. But a little funny, too. Like Arcane. Or maybe, Zetterburn breaks my trance with an overly enthusiastic pat on the back and sits down on the other side of my table, straddling his seat with the swagger of a spaceship commander. So, school's almost over. Can I ask anyone to the dance? Or are you chickening out? Why are you so interested? That I'm psyching myself out right now. Yeah, I got you. I'm kind of doing it vicariously through you. So, who are you asking? You know, I heard a rumor about you and Bradshaw. I don't think you heard that right. I'm just taking Shane. Really, though. I've heard some things going around the grapevine. Amigo. Or, it's an amiga. I'm not doing so caliente in Spanish class. This is it. It's time to do it. It's time to finally ask someone to the dance, but who's it gonna be? Definitely not you. Feel like I'm down to 2 options here. Our first interaction didn't go very well. But she is a goat. The only one. Plus, Maple's a politician, so we're going straight for Absa. Ask to dance. Haha! I knew it. I flippin' knew it. Seriously, I ship you too. I can't help but roll my eyes. Really though, I could gotta tell. I mean, the way you've been sneaking looks this whole conversation. Hey, get to it. School's almost over. You're gonna knock it out of the park. I'm sure of it. Hey, Absa. So, Nidal, how did the school day end up being? Did you manage to pass any of your classes? Not just pass, I aced every single of them. Absa's taken aback. Her cheeks gain a rosy glow. Oh, Nidal, that's really impressive. I had no idea you were so dedicated to your education. What can I say? If someone can be too cool for school, I must be a real freaking loser. Well, I think you're pretty cool, Nidal. Absa awkwardly fiddles with her horns. That's adorable. Well, in any case, you wouldn't mind coming to the dance with me tonight, then? Not at all, Nidal. That sounds wonderful. Absa scales back her excitement after drawing a few looks. I mean, sure, Nidal. I suppose that sounds wonderful. Great. I'll pick you up at 6. See you then. The last bell rings. Absa jumps and then hides her flushed face. I laugh and then pick up my bag and head to the bus. I think about what an awesome day this was, and how I've still got all of tonight to look forward to before it's over. And that's how I asked out my first girl in this video game. And it just isn't right yet. I think I know what'll make this complete. Play it. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, now this is how you end a night.
Oh, won't you take my feather and take my paw? Take my webbed hand into yours. Give me a spin, give me a light. Make all my ding-dong dreams come true tonight. And when we're there, we'll feel lighter than air. We'll feel lighter than air. It's like we don't even care. It's like we don't even care. It's like we don't even care. Oh, I see. You and me by the ding-dong tree. Everyone can see what I can see. And that's you and me. You and me. You and me swinging by the ding-dong tree.
I love Dan Fernacci so fucking much.